What's up, Gamecock fans? It's your buddy Rooster back on a little soapbox today. Got a little wrath I want to go through. I was trying to do this video yesterday, but I really wanted to watch the Netflix things and see what they had to talk about with the Gamecocks and show with the Gamecocks. But this Brett, I am tired of these national media dudes or these national guys that are supposed to cover college football, and they do a very shitty job of doing research. So this Brett McMurphy guy, who's really good at breaking news and putting stories out there, decides to put out a top 25 and doesn't even have South Carolina in it. And you hear the same old repetitive shit, right? So it's like one person starts a narrative, and almost everybody rides that same narrative because they're too lazy to actually do the work, to research and find out about teams before they talk about them. I mean, I don't really come on here and talk about a lot of other football teams without doing my research first or talking to people that I know and try to learn things about the football teams. But some people, and the way you can tell when people are doing this, because they repeatedly say the same names over and over, and the narrative is pushed the same way. This guy, South Carolina had to replace all this NFL talent. None of y'all thought any of these guys were NFL talent last year, going into the season, because you didn't research any of the guys. You didn't know anything about them. You didn't talk about them. Was any of y'all talking about T.J. Sanders, Boogie Huntley, Tonka Hemingway, Demetrius Knight? You talked about Nicky Memori, but he was the name, right? But you really didn't talk that much about him. Everything was about Dylan Stewart, Kyle Kennard. Kyle Kennard, he transferred in from Georgia Tech. He ain't that good. Nobody thinks anything about him. Y'all pushed the same shit last year about South Carolina's defense and if it's going to be any good. It was the same thing. And it was the same names. Like, y'all just, like, Brett McMurphy, you're catching the wrath of Rooster right now. But you're not the only one that does this. And it's frustrating, it's aggravating. Because I hate when a narrative gets started on a team and that narrative just gets pushed and pushed and pushed by everybody. And I know it's all about clicks and views and y'all building your brand and building your name, making yourself more valuable and all that. But you make yourself look like an idiot is what y'all make yourself look like, because you're a national name, but at the end of the day, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I mean, hold on a second. Let me bring this up. And let's go through his Brett McMurphy. I don't know my ass from a hole in the ground. It's fucking top 25. Tell me this ain't a narrative. Tell me this ain't straight up a logo narrative. You got Georgia at number one. Georgia should not be number one. Even though I picked Georgia to win the SEC, what about Georgia tells you they're the number one team in the land? Good defense. Offensive questions, didn't run the ball good. Can they get better at running the football this year? You got Gunnar Stockton, which no one knows anything about. But now if you flip that onto South Carolina, well, nobody knows anything about their defense. Well, we don't know anything about their quarterback, and who touches the ball more? Fucking quarterback. Hey, Penn State. Hey, number two, I can rock with Penn State because they return a lot from last year. Are they really the number two team in the land, though? Are they? Or are you just, that's the narrative. Hey, everybody's returning, they're going to be good. Don't mean shit. Some of these are even pushed because their schedules are fucking easy. I'm going to rank these guys because their schedule's really easy and they should still be ranked. So I don't look like an idiot at the end of the year by taking a chance on teams. Texas at number 3. Texas is replacing a lot of people. A lot of guys winning the NFL on their defense. Oh, but they're talented. 5 stars. I don't know if y'all watched the video I talked about. Cam Newton talked about the 5-star trap. It's a trap. And I've made this argument for a long time, and people just don't believe this argument. Coaches want players that fit their system and players they can develop to fit their system. A coaching staff hired by Kirby Smart is going to be smarter than On3, 247, or anyone else. You know why? because they bring these kids into a camp. They work them out. They do 7-on-7s with these high school kids. So you mean to tell me you don't think that all these guys that they've hired to go in and watch these kids know more than a fucking recruiting service that don't care? They don't go out to the little schools. They're not worried about the little schools. Yeah. That's why players like Nicky Mawari that nobody really even knew about developed at South Carolina and is now in the NFL. Debo Samuel was like a 3-star. Why? He played small school in South Carolina. Nobody really knew who the hell he was. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of these narratives that get pushed. And it's about money, y'all. Y'all, these recruiting services are about money. Don't let them fool you. It's about money. You got Clemson at 4th. I can kind of rock with that. Clemson's got great defense, returning, quarterback. They got a wide receiver. Did y'all realize they got a wide receiver playing running back? Hey, South Carolina tried that shit with Dak Joyner. It didn't work out too good for us, did it? I love Dak to death. All Gamecock everything. Dak Joyner was not a running back. Clemson's got their premier running back now is a converted wide receiver. They got a good freshman out here, but he's a freshman. We'll see how that goes. But if you can stand out in any position in college football, I think running back's one of those. As long as you can hang on to the football. Alabama at 5. Ty Simpson. Nobody knows any damn thing about Ty Simpson. Going back, they got Grubb now. He came over from Washington. They're going to go back to that offense they had at Washington. They ain't got them players. Everybody talks about Ryan Williams. Go back to after, what game was that Alabama played? Ryan Williams, after Georgia. And tell me what Ryan Williams did the rest of the year. Y'all go back and look up the stats. Do the work. Do the work. I ain't telling you. Go do the damn work. Because y'all ain't done work when y'all do these damn stupid-ass top 25s you put out. And they say, Rooster, it's meaningless. Why are you paying attention? Because it's the same thing every year. And I'm not just frustrated for the way they do it to South Carolina. They do it to a lot of football teams. If you don't carry that big logo on the side of your helmet, they don't respect you. Notre Dame. New quarterback, C.J. Carr. Notre Dame did make it to the national championship last year. It's just going to be the same Notre Dame team? Maybe. I mean, I like Marcus Freeman. I think he's a hell of a coach. But I don't know. Are you looking at Notre Dame's schedule? They got a couple of SEC teams they got to play. So we'll see you in Notre Dame 7. I don't have a problem with Notre Dame 7. Oregon I got a problem with. They got no damn wide receivers and a new quarterback. Dante Moore from UCLA. What the hell did Dante Moore do? Who did he going to throw the ball to? Huh? Could anybody answer that for me? I want an Oregon fan to come on here and tell me why y'all think y'all need to be in the top 10. Because you went undefeated last year? It ain't the same football team as last year. Realistically, half of these teams I just went through ain't the same football team, and it's a guessing game. Oh, no, man. I don't know. I know quarterback's the most important position, and half of these teams is up there. They got a question at quarterback. Miami. Carson Beck. They brought in Carson Beck, and he's got Miami at number 9 in the top 10. Miami's defense is fucking horrible. They brought in Carson Beck, who can't run, so you're going to throw the ball. You had Cam Ward, number 1 pick in the damn draft last year, that can run and throw. And you bring in Carson Beck, and you got Miami in the top 10? Really? Half these teams you got ranked below them would kick the living shit out of Miami. You got Ole Miss all the way down at 21. Anybody out here think Ole Miss wouldn't have beat Miami last year? About 40. With that defense that Miami had. Ole Miss would have beat them by 40. South Carolina would have ran over them like a Mack truck. Come on, man. This is logo chasing. That's all this is. This is for clicks and views, and you're going after the biggest fan bases so they will click on your bullshit. Mr. Brett, I cover college football. Don't know a goddamn thing, Murray. More like a Eddie McMurphy top 25 to me. Anyway, it's comical. LSU at 10. I have heard so much hype over LSU and not one damn person has said anything about the 2 tackles that left. Swinson, defensive end, caused a lot of interruption for LSU last year. Got to replace that guy. Oh, but we got Will Weeks. We got Hal Perkins. Yeah, you got Hal Perkins at middle linebacker because that's where he's projected to be in the NFL. Hey, Jadeveon Clowney played defensive end, but guess where he played in the NFL? Linebacker. What are you doing? Brian Kelly don't know what the fuck he's doing. And he loves the F word, right? Watched him on Netflix. You know what they left out? The badass, horrible-ass calls. They did show the injury. Because had Lenore Sellers not got hurt against LSU last year, y'all's ass would have got beat like a drum. We'd have tugged your tiger tails and sent you back down to Baton Rouge. Now I'm angry. I wasn't angry before. I wasn't angry. I was angry initially when that LSU game happened. But after watching the Netflix things, I'm even more angry now. I want to go down to Baton Rouge and kick the living shit out of them, pick up all their crawfish, every bit of seafood they got, bring it back to South Carolina and throw a goddamn party. Excuse me for my language. I'm over these logo chasing fucking national analysts, dude. Michigan at 11. Michigan couldn't even complete a forward pass last year. Ooh, they pull out some wins against Alabama. That ain't saying much, so they're Vandy. Hell, if it wasn't for a missed field goal and an overthrown 2-point conversion, South Carolina would probably beat Alabama in Alabama. Think about that. Now, Michigan. Blair Underwood, hell of a freshman quarterback coming in. Hell of a quarterback, young quarterback. He ain't played. Well, Michigan got a great defense, but your quarterback ain't played. You don't know how he's going to turn the football over when he gets pressure in his face. I'm so sick of watching these videos of people putting out videos of these quarterbacks throwing to nothing. No pressure in their face. Look, I am 52 years old, and I can go out there and throw the damn ball 20 yards down the fucking field to a wide receiver that can't. All right, nobody's pressuring me. There's no DB on him. I can do that, and I'm 52. You can do that. Well, some of y'all can do that. Not all y'all can do that. Not if y'all believe this is a good top 25. I wouldn't trust you to throw football backwards 3 yards. ATM, Texas A&M. How the hell does Texas A&M get to 12th when South Carolina whooped their ass last year? Well, Le'Veon Moss got hurt. There was a lot of hurt people in that football game. You don't think a lot of them players played injured? Somehow, overnight, Marcel Reed has turned into the greatest quarterback since Johnny Manziel. We'll see. We'll see. Put pressure, he gets rattled. Kansas State. I don't know anything about him, so I can't disagree on being there. But I know McMurphy is a big-time Big 12 jock rider. I do know that. He loves the Big 12. Hates the SEC. He'll tell you, oh, no, I don't hate the SEC. Oh, I hate the SEC. Yeah, you do. I can go over to any Big 12 YouTuber or channel, and you over there. You there. So we know. SMU. Seriously. Return the quarterback. I'm going to give them that. We'll see. We'll see on SMU. But I can see SMU in the top 15. They made the playoffs or whatever. Florida Gators at 15 is the most ridiculous fucking thing on this list almost. What the hell did Florida do last year to make you think they're 15th? I'm going to tell you what I saw on the Netflix thing last night with DJ Lagway. You get him rattled, he makes mistakes. He even said it himself. Oh, I threw an interception. I got down on myself. Look, dude, that tells me you don't have that short memory. And to be a quarterback, a successful quarterback, bro, you got to have a short memory. You got to go on out and make the next play. Whoa, they won every game that DJ Lagway played in or started. So everybody else around him's got to play too. It ain't just him. You already lost a running back. Webb already out. I'm glad South Carolina didn't take that kid. Remember, we were all over him to come to South Carolina, and he decided to go to Florida instead of coming to South Carolina. Ain't hardly played a bit since he got to Florida. Been injured the whole time. I don't know, something about Florida, they keep getting injured. Right, they got a bunch of little glass players down there or something. We'll see. I ain't on no Florida bandwagon. I was trying to think better of Florida, but then I would listen to Billy Napier talk for about 30 seconds before I fell asleep. Figured out why Florida ain't no good, because all the damn players fall asleep in the meeting every time he tries to talk. And I like Billy Napier, but I can't hear him talk, man. Well, if I want to go to sleep, I'll turn on Billy Napier. But Florida being 15 is ridiculous. You want to drop them down anywhere from 21 to 25? I'm with you. 15th, hell to the no. No. Illinois, you got it 16. Illinois did beat South Carolina in a bowl game last year. You're right. No Nicky Mawarre. Went to the NFL. Well, halfway. You know, halfway through the game. No Rocket Sanders, leading running back. No Kyle Kennard, defensive player of the year. None of them played in that game. Oh, Brett, believe in me. I can eat 14 bologna sandwiches before you can eat one. Heard he lost weight, though. Good for Brett. Good for Brett. Healthy Brett. Lost some weight. They lost their running back. Altmaier. Are they going to be good? Probably. They should be ahead of damn Florida. I will say this about Illinois. I'd put them ahead of Florida. And ATM. Michigan. They should be ahead of Michigan. Illinois was better than Michigan last year. What are we doing? Besides logo chasing. Utah. Why is Utah even? Utah's not on here. Get them off. Utah should not be in the top 25 right now until Utah beats somebody. Oklahoma's listed. Did you see the ass whooping that South Carolina put on Oklahoma last year? Oh, my Lord. Well, they got material. Yeah, he played at Washington State, bro. How many good defenses do you think he saw? How many environments like he's going to go into in the SEC do you think he played in last year? Well, we brought Arbuckle, his offense coordinator, too. So, you think, has Arbuckle called plays against SEC defenses? I don't know. But I do think Oklahoma's going to be better. Some people say 9-3. I got them at 8-4. That's my theory on 8-4. Tennessee. Bro. It's the honeymoon over for Josh Heupel. Boo. Carter trying to leave. Nico gone. Dylan Sampson to the NFL. No wide receivers. Even Squirrel White left and he wasn't even good. Damn. Even the bad wide receivers transferred out of Tennessee. Ship's falling apart, dude. Hey, but look at it this way. You can still accuse South Carolina of cheating 2 years later. Going on 3. And you still got people out here accusing us of cheating with, hey, man, they had a play. They sanded the field. What? What's this sports talk cracker's name? Sports Talk J or something talking about they put sand on the field. Hey, damn it. Someone told me you were a golfer or worked at a golf course or something. Don't they put sand on the grass on a golf course? Hell, I just watched Florida. Somebody put a video out of a tractor running up and down the field. Looked like they put a whole damn beach on the field. It helps the grass. Sand on the field. You just got whooped. Remember this. Tennessee, man. I wish I had some fireworks to shoot off, but we scored too many points to even have fireworks left. Tennessee, man. Arizona State lost. Cam Scatterboo, I don't know that much about him. Said they got, I know Levitt's back at quarterback. Maybe quite a few returning players, most of the roster or whatever. I ain't got nothing to say about them being in the top 20 and leave them there. Ole Miss 21. Kind of okay with that. Just a little weird on Ole Miss. Faith in Kevin to at least get you 8, 9. I don't know if he's getting 10 wins this year, but he'll figure out some way to get it at least 8 to 9 wins. Southern Cal being on any type of list with anything in a preseason top anything is fucking ridiculous to me. Just stop it. Texas Tech. Well, they bought a bunch of players. Oh, seen that rodeo before with Texas A&M. How'd that work out? Indiana 24th. Yeah, with Signetti's schedule, I'd rock him in the top 25 too as a safe bet because they'll pay no damn body. They don't pay nobody. Louisville at 25th. I ain't got nothing to say about the Birds with teeth. Yeah, I know Kentucky don't like them. I think Louisville's all right. I ain't got nothing against old Louisville. But anyway, Brett McMurphy, man, do better. Do some research. I mean, you connected with On 3. I'm sure there's plenty of people sitting around to do this research for you, you idiot. I mean, go down and ask JD the Pickle Man. He can tell you. Hell, y'all got Josh Pate now coming to join you. He knows every fucking thing about every team, and they're all going to be good. They're all going to be great. They're all going to get in the playoffs, and they're all playing national. Going to be a 132-team playoff. Everybody's in. Throwing a couple G5s, too, for the hell of it. All right, anyway, I got to get out of here, y'all. Thanks for rocking with the Rooster again. I am going to talk front seven, defense, linebackers. Probably tomorrow. I'm going to try to get that video done and uploaded. Please hit that like and subscribe for the Rooster Man. And just remember, I ain't taking no more damn disrespect out of these. I'm going to be nice this time. But the season just getting started. Peace, y'all. Have a good evening.